Hey there, Penny here. In this video, we're continuing our series on essential tips for money management for entrepreneurs. This is a part three of a four-part series. And today we will be discussing about setting prices and debt and loans. So stay tuned. Before we go into the details, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and smash the bell for reminders so that you will never miss a video from me again. So without further ado, let's jump right in. The first tip today is setting prices that cover your costs and generate a profit. One of the most important things to do as a business owner is to set prices that will cover your costs and generate a profit. This means that you need to carefully research your industry and competitor prices and make sure you're charging enough to make a profit without becoming too expensive for the customers. Additionally, you also need to keep an eye on your costs so that you're not losing money on every sale. The second tip is that you should use software to help you stay organized and automate your finances. Small business owners are often overwhelmed with the amount of work they have to do on a daily basis. Juggling tasks, trying to stay organized, and managing finances can be difficult, especially when you're first starting out. That is why using software to help you automate your finances can be so helpful. There are a number of different types of software that can assist you with everything from tracking expenses to creating invoices. For example, Wave is such a software and it's free. So by using software to help you stay organized, you will be able to focus on your business and not on administrative tasks. You should also automate your finances wherever possible. This means setting up systems to automate your payment and tracking. Automating your finances can help you stay on top of things and avoid any late fees and penalties. It can also help you budget better, as you will know exactly how much money you will need to set aside each month. There are several ways to automate your finances, such as setting up automatic payments through your bank or using online bill pay. You can also set up automatic transfers into savings or investment accounts. This will help you build your savings. You can also have your bank transfer money into different accounts depending on what type of expenses you're trying to cover. For example, you can have a separate account for business expenses, personal expenses, and savings. By automating your finances, you can take one thing off your plate and help ensure that your bills are paid on time. And you can also use accounting software or online invoicing tools to track your finances. Whichever method you choose, make sure you set up a system that is easy for you to follow. This will help ensure that you stay on top of your finances and don't miss any important payment. Next, we're going to talk about debts and loans. When starting a business, it is important to be aware of the different types of debt and loans available to finance your business. But it's also important to understand the risks involved and make sure you can afford the payments. There are two schools of thoughts as far as debt is concerned. The first is that you should avoid debt and loans at all costs, as they can be very risky if you cannot make payments. And the second school of thought is that you can use debt and loans to your advantage if you're careful and strategic about it. So in reality, there are two types of debts, good debts and bad debts. You need to be aware of the difference. The good debt is used to buy things that will appreciate in value, such as real estate or business. And bad debt is those debts that's used to buy things that will depreciate, such as a car or a boat. So if you have good debt, it's important that you are making your payments on time. If you have bad debt, it's important to pay off as quickly as possible. If you do need to take out a loan, shop around and compare interest rates. You will want to make sure that you are getting a loan with a low interest rate. You should also understand the terms of the loan. Make sure that you can comfortably make the payments each month. If you do use a credit card, pay off the balance in full each month to avoid paying high interest rate fees and late charges. You should also stay disciplined with your spending. It's easy for business owners to get caught up in spending money on their business. For example, I buy a lot of software courses to keep myself updated. But it's important to stay disciplined with your spending. This means that you need to resist the urge to spend unnecessarily and being mindful of where every penny of yours is going. By staying disciplined with your spending, you will be able to save money and put it towards important goals such as expanding your business or reducing debt. If you find that you're struggling to stay disciplined with your spending, you may want to consider using a money management tool or app. These tools can help you track your spending and see where you are overspending. You need to keep good business credit. Good credit is essential for any business owner as it can help you secure loans, lines of credit when needed. It's important to keep track of your credit score and credit history and make sure there are no errors on your report. You can also take steps to build good business credit by paying bills on time, using a credit card responsibly, and more. The next tip is to keep track of your inventory levels and make sure you are not overstocking or understocking goods. This is particularly for people who are selling physical products. It's important to keep track of your inventory levels so that you are not overstocking or understocking goods. Overstocking can lead to wasted money if the products sit on the shelves for too long and go bad. Understocking can lead to lost sales opportunities and missed profits. There are a number of different ways to keep track of inventory levels, such as using the inventory tracking software or setting up regular stock checks. The last point is to take advantage of tax breaks and write-offs. As a business owner, you are entitled to a number of tax breaks and write-offs that can help reduce your taxable income. By taking advantage of these tax breaks, you can save money on your taxes and keep more of your hard-earned profits. There are a variety of different tax breaks available. Some common tax breaks for business include deductions for equipment purchase, home office deduction, and the self-employment deduction. So make sure you do your research to save on your tax breaks. In conclusion, if you're an entrepreneur, small business owner, or just starting out, it's important to be aware of the different types of debt and loan. In this video, we have also discussed about the good debt versus the bad debt and how to use them to your advantage. And we also discussed some tips on how to stay disciplined with your spending and build good credit for your business. And lastly, we went over some tax breaks that are available for business owners. So be sure to subscribe to our channel for more helpful videos like this one. Next week, we will do the last episode of this series. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. These are my emails and social channels, you're welcome to follow me on my social channels and join my Facebook group so that we could interact more. That's all for today's video. Bye bye.